I'm Sylvia D'Silva. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be talking about blending paints together, and I will show you how to do this in acrylic. The same method applies for oil paint as well. I'm doing wet on wet blending in acrylic. At the start of the video, I have two photos for you to see what you can create once you learn these blending methods effectively. So when you try this out for the first time, it may not come out properly, but practice again and again, and I'm sure you'll be able to create beautiful art. So you can see I've started with a darker shade, and while that is still wet, I'm going over it with white paint, and that is blending the two colors and creating a lighter shade. You can see there is a rough transition between the lighter shade and the darker one. So you go over it with a clean brush to smoothen it out like this. You can see now that they have blended well together. There is a smooth transition from the light to the dark. This method is very useful when you're working on something like flower petals or something that needs perfect blending, perfect shading. You can try it out by practicing with doing little squares, and make sure your bottom layer is not too watery. I did that mistake here, and which is why I'm going over it with thicker paint. Practice little squares, and as a beginner, just start with blending two colors. Slowly you can move on to doing tiny abstract flower petals and start with two shades even here, preferably with white. Acrylic paint is a little tougher to blend compared to oil paint. Oil paint blends very well. Don't give yourself a bigger challenge and go with multiple colors at the same time. Just start with one dark color and white over it, and then maybe go into trying out two different colors, and later you can move on to a bigger challenge of blending more colors into one. Here you can see I have started off with a white base, and then I'm going over it with a darker shade. I find this method much easier to blend. I start with white and slowly go darker. And here I'm trying to blend at least 4 colors. So practice this way. Try flower petals. That's the best way to learn blending once you're done practicing squares. I started off with oil paint, and that's how I learned blending a little easier. Many a times you will do projects wherein you will have to do, and it doesn't hurt to know these methods. And I always say practice is what makes someone perfect. So practice a lot, and that is when you will get this right. Nobody learned things in a day. If you do learn it in a day, then good for you. So I hope this video helped, and if you have any questions, please mention it in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so.
and thank you so much for watching.